Have you ever witnessed something so eerie that it leaves you questioning reality itself?
And the way it just took off into the air, that is absolutely amazing.
On October 1st, 2016, residents saw something truly bizarre in the sky that had many thinking of biblical prophecies. Are these signs to evacuate the city? Hold on to your seats because what happened in Jerusalem recently might just blow your mind. Number 1. A heavenly warning. Have you ever seen something so strange that it makes you question everything you thought you knew? On October 1st, 2016, residents of Jerusalem witnessed a phenomenon that sent shivers down their spines. Imagine looking up at the sky and seeing clouds arranged in a perfect circular ring. Now add to that a mysterious trumpet sound echoing through the air. Sounds like something out of a biblical prophecy, right? This eerie scene was captured on video by a resident, and it's hard not to get chills watching it. The clouds, forming a ring-like pattern, seemed to hover ominously over the city. But it wasn't just the sight that was unsettling, it was the sound. A trumpet-like noise, reminiscent of the 7 trumpets mentioned in the book of Revelation, filled the air. For those who may not be familiar, Revelations 8, 6, 9:19, and 11:15. 19 describe the 7 trumpets as heralding the end times. Each trumpet brings a different judgment, and their sounding is said to signal the nearing of the final judgment day. Adding another layer of intrigue, this incident happened the day after the funeral of Shimon Peres, Israel's 9th president. Coincidence, or could it be a sign? The trumpet sound, some believe, might be a modern-day alarm raised by the watchmen of Israel, warning of spiritual perils. But what does this mean for us today? Could this be a divine message, a cosmic warning? Is it a coincidence that such a phenomenon occurred right after a significant event in Israeli history? These are questions that have left many pondering the significance of that day. Stay with us as we delve deeper into this mystery and explore why some Christians believe this is a sign to evacuate Jerusalem. Number 2. Angels in the skies. Imagine walking through Jerusalem, glancing up, and seeing a group of angel-like entities moving gracefully across the sky. In 2021, that's exactly what happened, leaving onlookers utterly speechless. This video, which quickly went viral, showed a larger silhouette in the center, surrounded by smaller ones, all moving in unison. As they floated into the clouds, they left behind a city full of wonder and speculation. Was this a divine visitation? The bigger silhouette in the middle of the group had an ethereal quality to it, like something straight out of a heavenly vision. The smaller silhouettes moved around it, almost as if they were escorting a celestial being. The residents who witnessed this were left with a mix of awe and curiosity. Were these truly angels, or was there another explanation? Jerusalem, a city steeped in religious history, has always been a focal point for extraordinary occurrences. But sightings of angel-like figures? That's a whole new level. And what's more intriguing is how these entities seem to disappear seamlessly into the clouds, as if returning to their heavenly abode. Could this be a sign of divine protection over the city, or perhaps a warning? The idea of angels watching over Jerusalem is comforting to some, while others see it as a harbinger of something greater. Whatever the case, this incident has left a lasting impression on those who saw it, and continues to fuel discussions and debates. Number 3. Angel on Dome of the Rock. September 13, 2011, was no ordinary day in Jerusalem. Residents witnessed something extraordinary, a glowing ball-like object descending toward the Dome of the Rock at Al-Aqsa Mosque. The object's glow illuminated the night, sparking a heated debate among spectators. Was it a UFO, an angel, or something else entirely? As the glowing object hovered, the crowd's excitement grew. Some believed it was an angelic presence, a divine signal. Others speculated it might be an alien visitation. The uncertainty only added to the mystique. Videos from that night captured the awe and confusion, with voices in the background passionately debating the nature of this mysterious entity.
And the way it just took off into the air, that is absolutely amazing.
Believers pointed to the ball of light as a sign of the coming of Christ, an angelic messenger heralding a new era. The Dome of the Rock, a site of immense religious significance, seemed the perfect backdrop for such an event. Its storied history and spiritual importance made this sighting even more compelling. But what does this mean? Is it a celestial warning or a beacon of hope? The timing of such phenomena often feels too precise to be a mere coincidence. The glowing object's descent towards one of the most revered sites in the world seemed to carry a message, though its exact nature remains a topic of fervent discussion. As we continue to explore these intriguing sightings, it's clear that Jerusalem remains a focal point for extraordinary occurrences. Are these signs of a divine presence guiding and watching over us? Or are they simply mysteries that defy explanation? The more we delve into these events, the more questions arise. Number 4. Angel of Fire. Picture this: a serene journey on a road near Jerusalem towards Emmaus, suddenly interrupted by the appearance of an angel of fire. This spine-chilling incident was captured on video as a fire-like object emerged from the side of the road, seemingly following a caravan of Brazilians before moving towards the middle of the road. The witnesses were stunned, their minds racing with possibilities. Could this be an angel, a divine messenger cloaked in flames? The fiery apparition moved with purpose, creating an almost surreal spectacle. As it transitioned to the other lane and then disappeared, the onlookers were left in awe, convinced they had just witnessed something extraordinary. This sighting raises numerous questions. Why did the angel appear to this specific group of travelers? Was it a protective presence or a warning of some sort? The idea of an angel manifesting as fire harkens back to biblical stories, where divine beings often appeared in dramatic, awe-inspiring forms. The road to Emmaus itself is steeped in religious history, adding another layer of intrigue to this sighting. Could this be a modern-day echo of ancient biblical events? The fiery angel's brief but impactful appearance certainly left a lasting impression on those who saw it. Are these angels here to guide, to protect, or to warn us? The answers may remain elusive, but the impact of these sightings is undeniable. Number 5. Angels in Israel. Imagine standing amidst a huge crowd in Israel, all eyes turned to the sky, where several hovering objects are moving in a mesmerizing circular pattern above the clouds. This minute-long video captures a moment of pure wonder as the crowd calls out to these celestial beings, urging them to come down. The sight of these illuminating objects gliding gracefully in the sky left the spectators in a state of awe. Some interpreted these as angels, a sign of divine presence. The scene felt almost surreal, like a glimpse into a heavenly realm. The crowd's reactions, a mix of excitement and reverence, added to the enchantment of the moment.
Spotlights don't act like that. Can't be anything. There's nothing really to explain that.
Look at this.
What makes this sighting even more compelling is the collective experience of those present. Hundreds of people witnessing the same phenomenon add a level of credibility and intrigue. Were these truly angels making their presence known? Or could there be another explanation for these glowing objects? This event, much like others we've explored, leaves us with more questions than answers. The idea of angels hovering over Israel is both comforting and mystifying. Are these divine protectors watching over the land, or is there a deeper message being conveyed? As we continue our journey through these extraordinary sightings, it becomes clear that such events have a profound impact on those who witness them. The idea of a celestial presence watching over us is a powerful one. Number 6. Angels and demons. Now brace yourselves for one of the most intense sightings yet. 4 glowing objects were seen in the Jerusalem night sky, but what happened next was truly jaw-dropping. 2 of these objects collided, creating a loud noise that sent shockwaves, even causing the camera to jolt. The explosion emitted a bright white and red light before slowly dissipating into the night. People who witnessed this event were left reeling. The sudden collision and the ensuing light show had many believing they had just seen a clash between angels and demons. The intensity of the explosion and the colors it emitted added to the spectacle, making it seem almost otherworldly. Was this a celestial battle? A cosmic clash between forces of good and evil? The idea is both terrifying and fascinating. Jerusalem, a city already rich with spiritual significance, seemed like the perfect stage for such an event. The witnesses, caught in the moment, could only speculate about the nature of what they had seen. The thought of angels and demons battling in the skies above adds a dramatic twist to our exploration. Are these sightings a prelude to something bigger? The collision and its aftermath left an indelible mark on those who saw it, fueling further speculation and debate. Are we witnessing signs of an impending divine confrontation? Or are these events manifestations of something beyond our understanding? Number 7. The Star of Jerusalem. What would you do if you saw a mysterious object flying across the sky? A resident in Jerusalem experienced just that, capturing a black disc-like object gliding through the evening sky. The object flew in a straight line for a few seconds before the cameraman adjusted the lens. When the camera zoomed back in, the object had vanished without a trace. Was it a bird, a plane, or perhaps something more otherworldly? The cameraman believed it was the Star of Jerusalem. Now this raises some fascinating questions. Could it be a sign, an omen, or maybe an advanced technology beyond our understanding? The black object's sudden disappearance only adds to the mystery. Are we witnessing celestial phenomena or a cleverly disguised UFO? The more we delve into these sightings, the harder it becomes to dismiss them as mere coincidences. Number 8. Mysterious lights over Jerusalem. Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered if you're truly alone? On a particular night in Jerusalem, 2 mysterious glowing objects were spotted, sparking intense speculation. One object emitted a steady red light, while the other, a blue light, fluttered and moved erratically. Were these angelic sightings, UFOs, or something else entirely? The red light's calmness contrasted sharply with the blue light's erratic motion, leaving onlookers puzzled. These unexplained lights seemed to dance across the sky, igniting debates among witnesses and viewers alike. Could these lights be a signal, a divine message, or evidence of extraterrestrial activity? The mystery remains unsolved, and the possibilities are endless. As we continue to piece together these sightings, the truth might be stranger than fiction. Could these glowing objects be part of a larger pattern of celestial messages? Number 9. Signs of angels. Ever caught a glimpse of something heavenly in the sky? In Jerusalem, several pictures and videos have emerged showing angel-like figures in the clouds. But that's not all. One particular video captured a long streak of light illuminating the sky. Appearing and disappearing behind the clouds. Was this a sign from above, or merely an atmospheric anomaly? The sighting left many in awe, pondering the spiritual significance of such a spectacle. Could these be angelic beings watching over the Holy Land, or is it just wishful thinking? As the light streaked across the sky, disappearing and reappearing, it seemed almost sentient, as if playing hide and seek with the onlookers. These sightings have fueled debates and stirred imaginations, reminding us of the thin veil between the natural and the supernatural. Are these divine messengers giving us a glimpse of the celestial realm? Number 10. Jerusalem earthquake.
A 3.7 magnitude earthquake occurred near the Dead Sea.
Imagine the ground beneath you shaking, a powerful reminder of nature's force. On July 21, 2024, Jerusalem felt the tremors of a 3.7 magnitude earthquake centered near the Dead Sea. The Israel Geological Institution reported the quake was felt across the Jerusalem area and parts of southern Israel. Is this a mere geological event, or could it be a sign of more cataclysmic events foretold in the Bible? Matthew 24 speaks of earthquakes, famine, and thunder as precursors to the return of Christ. Researchers warn that Israel could face a deadly earthquake in the next decade, adding a layer of urgency to these predictions. The timing and location of this quake have left many wondering if it's more than just a coincidence. Could this be a harbinger of divine intervention or a natural precursor to a larger catastrophe? Number 11. Locusts swarm Israel. Imagine waking up to find your surroundings swarming with locusts, reminiscent of a biblical plague. Recently, a swarm of yellow locusts invaded southern Israel, devouring crops and vegetation.
And finally, residents of Israel's south may have found themselves swatting insects over the weekend as a plague of locusts swarmed the area.
This event echoes the 8th plague in the book of Exodus, where locusts covered the ground and destroyed everything in their path. Could this be a sign of impending famine, as foretold in biblical prophecies? The devastating impact of these insects leaves nothing but destruction in their wake. The sight of these swarms evokes ancient fears and prophecies, stirring thoughts of divine retribution and end times. As the locusts ravage the land, one can't help but wonder about the deeper meaning behind this invasion. Are these plagues a warning, a call to heed ancient scriptures, or just a natural phenomenon? Number 12. Judgment Trumpet. On April 24, 2023, a video surfaced showing a booming, ominous trumpet sound piercing through the rainy weather. The cameraman's palpable fear as he recorded this eerie noise was almost as striking as the sound itself. What makes this so intriguing? The trumpet's resemblance to the biblical judgment trumpet described in Revelation 10, 6, 7.
Man, that's crazy. It's like a trumpet. It's like a judgment trumpet.
According to this scripture, the 7th trumpet signifies the end of time and the completion of God's mystery. It's the moment when Jesus reigns forever, rewarding the righteous and judging the wicked. As if straight out of a doomsday scenario, this trumpet sound suggests a dramatic shift. Something apocalyptic is supposedly brewing. Could this be another sign of impending judgment? The nature of these sounds makes one wonder if we're witnessing the beginning of the end. The chilling atmosphere of the video only adds to the suspense. Number 13. Angelic during funeral. Ever wondered if angels show up at significant moments? A curious incident at St. John Brebeuf Church in Niles, Illinois, might just make you a believer. During a funeral procession, a white mist cloud appeared near the coffin. As the pastor circled the coffin, an alleged angel was caught on camera, rising above it briefly before vanishing. The timing of this occurrence is what makes it fascinating. Funerals are often seen as transitions, and the appearance of an angel might suggest a spiritual escort. Could this be a sign of divine intervention? The fleeting presence of the angel, captured in such a poignant moment, leaves us questioning the boundaries between the earthly and the heavenly. Could there be more to these spiritual sightings than meets the eye? Number 14. Angels at a baptism. Imagine celebrating a baptism and suddenly seeing angels join the party. During a baptism in Honduras, that's precisely what happened. As worshippers were immersed in a lake, two mysterious figures appeared behind them. These silhouettes seemed to jump and celebrate alongside the crowd, adding a heavenly touch to the ceremony. Is this a celestial endorsement of the baptism? The appearance of these angels during such a sacred event could be interpreted as a divine celebration of faith. The joy of the moment, amplified by the presence of these angelic figures, suggests that spiritual beings might be celebrating our milestones as much as we are. Number 15. Angel caught on camera. Ever caught something so strange on camera that you can't quite explain it? One man did just that. While filming, he noticed a white object soaring from the sky near a white pole, only to disappear in an instant. Distracted initially, he managed to capture the object later and confirmed with his daughter that it wasn't a bird. It flew too high and appeared out of nowhere. What could this mysterious object be? The sudden and unexplained nature of the sighting raises questions.
I just heard some, oh, you seen that? You seen that come out of the clouds? Was that a bird?
Is it a bird, a drone, or something more celestial? The fleeting appearance and disappearance of the object add a layer of mystery that's hard to ignore. Could this be another sign of something supernatural unfolding? Number 16, the Holy Fire Miracle. Every Holy Saturday, an extraordinary event unfolds at the Church of the Holy Sepulchre in Jerusalem. Known as the Miracle of the Holy Fire, this event features a spontaneous flame descending on a lamp held by the Patriarch in the tomb chamber of Christ. This fire, which lights other candles without burning those nearby for the first 33 minutes, is a marvel in itself. In a recent video, a woman's hand was seen repeatedly moving through this miraculous fire without harm. Could this be a divine sign of protection? How does this annual event fit into the broader context of divine phenomena? Stay tuned as we explore more celestial wonders. Number 17, Tornado Angel. Picture this, a tornado ripping through Oklahoma on May 20th, 2019. The storm is fierce, yet amidst the chaos, something extraordinary happens. Clouds start to form the silhouette of an angel or a cross right in the sky. As the tornado wreaks havoc, the figure slowly materializes and then fades away. It's a sight that makes you wonder if the storm was a divine message. Angels aren't usually depicted in such dramatic ways, but this event has left many questioning if it's more than just a coincidence. Amid a tornado, could it be that this angelic image is a sign of something greater? Or perhaps a warning of impending change? Whether it's a divine intervention or just an incredible natural formation, the timing and the shape have many people looking skyward for answers. Number 18, biblically accurate angel. During a wedding in Mexico, a curious sighting has people talking. What initially looks like a UFO flying overhead turns out to resemble something far more intriguing, a biblically accurate angel. According to the book of Ezekiel, angels are not your typical human-like figures, but are rather bizarre beings with multiple faces and countless eyes. The object captured in the sky bears a striking resemblance to the Ophanim, or wheels, described in Ezekiel 10:12. These angels are depicted with interlocking wheels covered in eyes. The sighting at the wedding might be a glimpse of this ancient description brought to life. Could this be proof that biblical descriptions were not just allegory, but literal? Or is it merely an extraordinary coincidence? The strange appearance of this angel-like figure has sparked a flurry of speculation. Number 19, angel at church. Imagine standing outside a bustling church in Nigeria, and suddenly, a white silhouette appears out of nowhere. That's exactly what happened when an angelic figure was captured on camera. The entity, appearing in a flowing white gown, emerges briefly from the crowd before vanishing into thin air.
Actually, I saw something. This one, physical.
This isn't just any ordinary sighting. The angelic form seems to materialize right before the eyes of those present, adding a layer of intrigue and wonder. Is this a sign of divine presence or merely an extraordinary visual anomaly? The fleeting appearance of this angelic being has left many questioning the nature of miracles and signs from beyond. Number 20, angel in church. In a Georgian Orthodox church, a remarkable event unfolds during a prayer session. An angelic figure appears above the worshipers, right at the top of the halo before the altarpiece. This entity, resembling a human-shaped face with eyes, hovers silently over the congregation before disappearing. Such occurrences are rare and often stir deep spiritual reflections. Could this angelic appearance be a message to the faithful, or is it a visual manifestation of a higher presence? As the entity hovers and then fades, it leaves behind a sense of awe and contemplation. The sighting has sparked conversations about the divine and the nature of angelic appearances. That's all for today's video. What do you think about these mysterious events in Jerusalem? Are they divine warnings, natural phenomena?